Hi guys, back again with that DUI video I promised you earlier. We're going to learn how to cut hair today. Do our own haircuts. I've been doing it for years. I have no formal training really to speak of. Just probably about 50 years of experience cutting my own hair, Barbie dolls, my sister's hair, technically any hair I could get my hands on. So, first of all, I'll start with showing you some tools of the trade. A couple I have in my arsenal are a good pair of scissors, any drugstore or something you can get them for, I don't know, nominal fee, but it's important that they're sharp. I have a pair, I have purchased these, and these were, not cheap, but a pair of thinning scissors, shears, or I don't know if you can see they have serrated blades there. Oh my gosh, I need my rings. These I've used all of maybe 2 seconds since I've had them. Got home first day and took them out. Anyway, I was all jazzed. There's my first snip. Should have went right, but I don't know what happened. Huge clump. A hair just clump, huge, fell out. I mean, it was so big it actually made a thud when it hit the counter sink. And then on top of that, I had all 4 of these fingers here had a slice on them. Swear on my grandkids. And it was cut at a slant, an angle, so which made it even more uncomfortable. That flap of skin over each one took a while to heal. But anyway, so these I'm not even going to bother with anymore. Don't really need them. If any of you out there think this might be something you want to try, go ahead and shoot me a message, and hey, I'm sure we can negotiate. Of course, the standard little hair clips, pin it back so we can do sectioning it off. Spray bottle water, your regular comb, and then the first aid kits. Bandages, gauze, tape, things like that. Always a necessary. I almost always end up needing it, as I said, these scissors are sharp, and for some reason I almost always end up with a little triangular chunk of flesh missing out of this finger as well. Hope that doesn't happen today. Anyway, we'll go ahead and section off. It's just going to be just a simple little freshen my layers, standard cut. Another bonus in doing your own trims is, the extra money you'll save. It's some pocket change for sure. That $350, $400 every 4-6 weeks that you save from going to the salon for your trims, it's just better spent on something more necessary, and you feel better about yourself too when you do that. Like I've bought such things as a good bottle of wine with the money I've saved, or a new tube of lipstick. Always something, like I said, always something that's important and a necessity, and it's just an added bonus. So anyway, if you got yours sectioned off down here, we usually will go with the length we want by combing your bottom pieces down. Oh wow, boy, those are uneven. And a lot of times, tell you the truth, I don't even bother with this, because truth is, I think it's impossible to cut the back of your hair straight without help. God knows I've tried, and that's what I've come up with. It's impossible, but give it your best shot, whatever, a couple snips. Mine isn't too bad because I just did this a couple days ago, and it just dawned on me, especially I had such a great response to my first video, that maybe something you guys would like to experiment with as well. So, okay, we got that base layer down as much as we want, so we want to basically you're gonna decide how long you want your bangs or your top layer. Comb this all up over your head and cut it to that length. You know, I mentioned earlier that, you know, I was always had an addiction to cutting hair for some reason, and you know, my mom always thought I would be a hairstylist. You know, and that wasn't really something that, you know, was far-fetched. I mean, sure, why not? I did actually seriously consider it there for a while, for about 5 seconds, I guess, actually, until, and you always want to cut them with your, see, it's my eyes too, that I think that's why I end up with a chunk out of my finger, because of my, you know, aging eye situation, my eyesight. But so anyway, I did consider being a hairdresser, but you know what, honestly, the first image I had of this big greasy head with thick chunky dandruff sitting down in my shampoo chair was enough to turn my stomach, and that's it, you know. If I could be guaranteed, could have been guaranteed a shampoo girl every time I had an appointment, you know, I would have thought about it, but you know, the way it is, that wasn't very likely, so that's totally out of the question. And I'll tell you, you know, shampoo girls, they're really the unsung heroes of the country, don't you think? I mean, you know, they can stomach that day in and day out, and anyway, I don't know how they do it. They earn every penny they make, I know that much. So next time you see a shampoo girl, buy her a coffee and tell her how much you appreciate her hard work and her contribution she's making to our society as a whole, really. So anyway, I think it's coming along nice. I don't know, I hope you've been paying attention. Like I said, just easy. You want to pick it up and you get a piece you've already cut any of that appear. Okay, a little bit longer. You know, as I was thinking about this too, and how much I enjoy and get such a, you know, just love cutting my own hair. I was thinking about, you know, women, especially women, that are on chemotherapy or just starting chemotherapy. What a great position they're in. You know, how lucky is that? You know, to be able to, like, you know, just grab a pair of scissors and cut your heart out. You know, live fierce, be brave, and go for it, you know, and really, you know, live out loud. What do we have to lose, right? So I encourage you all to give this a shot at least once. And like I said, money you'll save, you know, like, won't make you rich, but you will be able to do something nice for yourself, and you'll just be glad you did. Anyway, you guys catch up to me. I'll see you back here in a bit.